No long lines, no full-body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Want to help kids in our community and win $10,000? Find out more and get your ticket at arnetthouse.org. Drawing is May 31st. You do not have to be present to win.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Monday, I was the proud honoree, the humbled honoree of the inaugural Greg Graham Foundation motorcycle ride, and they gave me the Community Service Award. It's now time for the second annual. It will take place the 4th of June. Starting at Ride Now Sports. In the building with me to talk about this event is Ronald Malone, or Bugsy to a lot of people. He is the international president of the Copperheads Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club, one of the two groups sponsoring this event. One of the two motorcycle clubs sponsoring this event, along with Ride Now Sports and a host of other sponsors. Ronald, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Let's talk for a minute about the man that this foundation was created for. Now, you worked for him. You are a law enforcement officer with the Ocala Police Department.
Yes, sir, I am. I'm a sergeant with OPD.
And you worked closely because people know the chief, he was not a closed-door guy. He knew the rank and file all the way down to dispatchers in the 911 building.
Absolutely.
He knew everybody that worked for him. And talk for a minute about the inspiration this guy was and still is to the department.
Well, Greg personally, Greg was, I was not a very close friend of his, but he took a point out of his life to take care of me when I needed help. I've had the privilege of flying in his airplane and listening to his wisdom when I had a lot of personal issues, and he encouraged me professionally as well. I think to this community, it's clear based on all the other activities, and in particular the Greg Graham Foundation, it's clear the impact is large. It's across the community. So after his death, which impacted us all greatly at the department and across the community, our organization met up with some individuals, and we started to try and figure out a way to honor honor all of the activities that was near and dear to his heart. So we started this Greg Graham poker run, and then we partnered up with the Greg Graham Foundation with the help of Ben Marciano, and from there it's just flourished. The community has helped us at every turn, and so that everybody knows, this poker run, there are a lot of poker runs and a lot of motorcycle type activities, and they all go for great causes. This cause and this particular poker run each year is specifically 100% donations going to the Greg Graham Foundation and all of the charities they pick on a yearly basis to help support them.
Yeah, I know that he too, that was very near and dear to his heart, was his amnesty program.
Absolutely.
Because his moniker, we're not going to arrest our way out of this opioid problem.
And thankfully that lives on today and continues to be that in this community.
And the Boys and Girls Clubs of Marion County were very near and dear to his heart as well.
Again, stays in the community.
You know, I knew Greg very well. I knew Greg for a long time, and he had a profound impact on me, because he one day he asked me, he goes, you know, I know you kick the drugs and everything, but when the hell are you going to grow up? He literally asked me that one day. When are you going to grow up? And I go, like you? He goes, touche. Touche. Because he enjoyed his skydiving and his flying his plane, and you know, his barefoot water skiing. He met with the guys out on the lake to barefoot water ski all the time. He really enjoyed that type of playtime, but he also was very dedicated to his wife. He was very dedicated to his children. His son Mark actually is fixing to become a father and experience what his dad went through. But talk about what this poker run, when y'all came up with the idea for this poker run, talk about how it came to be, the participation of the law enforcement motorcycle clubs that are involved with it, and how it exceeded the expectations last year. I remember last year, we thought if we get 25, 35 motorcycles, well, it'll be okay. We had over 50 motorcycles in the very first one that was kind of, no offense here, but it was kind of thrown together pretty quickly.
It was.
And to have that kind of turnout and that kind of dedication through the rain, I might add, because it was a bad rainy day towards the end of it. Talk about the dedication of the two clubs involved with this.
Well, I'm glad you bring that up, because I think one of the things to let the community be aware of, and sometimes it's difficult to get that message out, is that these particular two organizations, and there are many. I'm not isolating just these two. There are many. This particular event started with a discussion with myself, some of my other officers in the club who are officers with OPD. I mean, there's a connection there.
Greg was a member of the comprehensive.
That is correct. Greg Graham was one of the original. When I first looked into finding a different organization, I've got 30 years of experience with the Shrine Club, and everybody in the community is aware of the Shrine Rodeo and raising over $1 million for children, and I'm still active in that, but I was looking for something else tied towards the law enforcement community, and Chief Graham and I had conversations about it. Sheriff Billy Woods and I had conversations about it, and officers got together and joined and formed this club. We started having discussions about how we could help the community. That discussion grew into reaching out to Warhorse Harley and the Indian Motorsports place, and they jumped right on board. And then it, like you said, it kind of flourished very quickly.
Snowballed really quick.
It snowballed very quick. And quite honestly, and I don't mind saying this, it grew out of our hands a little bit there for a little bit. We needed some other help. And I'm very, very humbled and proud to say that the help from the Greg Graham Foundation itself and the board of directors. We've had a meeting over at the bank, and we're talking with them, because how do we make it bigger? You know, somebody said a long time ago, you could be on the right track, but if you're not moving in the right direction, you're going to get hit. And I say that to my club. I say, even though we did something good last year, we need to keep going. So then the conversation grew from our club, and it started to move into the Punishers, another law enforcement motorcycle club here in town, which, by the way, Chief Graham's son is a member of.
Right.
He is a member of that motorcycle club. We started talking about combining our efforts, joining manpower.
All hands on deck.
All hands, exactly. All hands on deck. And then it grew even larger. So this year we've run into some struggles, we've run into some setbacks, we've run into some advantages, some things that we didn't expect to come through. And our goal, like I said a minute ago, is to just make it larger and better in the name of Greg, and just stand by and humbled.
We're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, we're going to actually talk about the event, what can be expected of the event, what the pricing is for the event. We'll get into all of that next. You're listening to Ocala Talks on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. More with Ronald Malone, the international president of the Copperhead Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club, as we discuss the upcoming Greg Graham Foundation and the Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club partnership in a poker run to benefit the Greg Graham Foundation. We'll talk about that more next. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA. The Source. Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Shipped. Arnett House is giving away $10,000 on May 31st. Get your ticket and more information at arnetthouse.org. Do not have to be present to win. The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Hey, Ocala. It's the gala second week of the fabulous 70th anniversary celebration at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. If you missed it last week, not to worry, because there's a whole lot more exciting different specials this week, like double red knockout and drift roses, not $25, not $22, just one price. Take your pick, just $17. Or how about this super deal? A mix and match 'em sale on your favorite shrubs. The list is too long, but take your pick. 10 or more, just $7 each. And a fruit sale, a breakthrough price, just $9.99 for famous emerald blueberries. You've asked for avocados, and Bob Wines has them, just $139. Check out the BOGOs, too. They're everywhere you look. Hurry on down this week. Do not miss this fabulous 70th anniversary sale. Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery, Southeast 38th Street, daily till 4:30, Saturdays till 3. Now celebrating 70 years of keeping you in bloom.
Nirvana, Ocala's premier medical spa, is leading the way in great skin with all the newest in treatment options, offering prejuvenation for younger clients and rejuvenation for all ages. Nirvana knows you want to look your very best. We want you to look like you, just better, brighter and younger, with all the newest and best in technology, and all in the most beautiful surroundings. Like Nirvana Medical Spa on Facebook and find them on the web at nirvanamedicalspa.com. Become a better, brighter and younger you.
You don't get to be the league's all-time leading rusher without feeling some pain.
Pro football legend Emmitt Smith knows joint pain, and he also knows the old treatments aren't the only treatments. Today, there's a natural alternative to drugs and surgery. It's biologic therapies from QC Kinetics.
I'm talking regenerative solutions that encourage your body to heal and repair itself.
Do you have pain in your hips, knees, shoulder, lower back? Want to get your life back? The local medical professionals at QC Kinetics can help.
Call to learn more about this exciting natural way to deal with chronic joint pain.
Don't put it off. Call QC Kinetics. Restorative, regenerative solutions with no downtime and lasting results.
Don't let your joint pain keep you from doing the things you love. There's a new natural solution that patients are raving about.
QC Kinetics.
Make the call to QC Kinetics. Tell them Emmitt Smith sent you.
Call QC Kinetics, 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. QC Kinetics, 400-4550.
The Golden Spoon Diner and Seafood New York Style Diner. Our breakfast special, 2 eggs, hash browns, or home fries, toast and coffee included, just $4.49, 7 to 9 a.m. Try our all-you-can-eat fried catfish dinner. We also have mahi-mahi and grouper, all with 2 sides. Our prime rib dinner is available Thursday through Sunday after 4 p.m. Wow, how about our wings? 10 for $12.99. Say you heard this on WOCA and receive 10% off. Dine in and carry out. The Golden Spoon Diner, located in the Heathbrook Plaza. Call 352-300-3999.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
It's Blockers Furniture Memorial Sale going on the entire month of May. Beautiful 2-piece sectionals starting as low as $19 per month. Sofas for as little as $10 per month. Kick back in a new recliner for as little as $11 per month. Plus, you can save up to $700 off the Ashley Reeling Queen Bed and Dresser Mirror Set. And save 25% off all outdoor furniture. Mattresses starting at only $3.99. See it, buy it, take it home. It's Blockers Furniture Memorial Sale, going on the entire month of May. Blockers Furniture, 2402 Southwest College Road, Ocala.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Monday, Ronald Malone, the international president of the Copperheads Motorcycle Club, is in the building with us, but he's talking about a local event that the Copperheads Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club, in partnership with the Punishers Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club and the Greg Graham Foundation and Ride Now Sports, which is the Indian dealership here in town, and Charlie Horse, Opus, is that right, or Anchor?
Yeah, it's actually the first stop. We're going to be starting at
our place.
Ride Now.
Ride
Now
Now
is
right?
the first one. Then we're going to go out from there, head to our place out on 200. Then we're going to head to the Anchor Inn.
Anchor, right.
Then Opus, then Charlie Horse, and then the big event at the end. And that's kind of like an awards night. We're handing out some presentations and the checks and stuff like that. And then that's where all the gifts and stuff will be. So if you don't want to ride in the ride,
right,
you can show up there and participate.
And that's at O'Callahan's for their bike night.
Correct. We're combining.
You know, and can we just right now put to bed the rumor that a lot of people say, oh, I don't know, a lot of bikers. I don't know that I want to, it's still too rough for me and the wife to come to. That is so erroneous.
It is so false. It is so false. And I can say from personal experience and even from the club internationally, we get that across the board. I like to say it like this. There are a lot of good people, and I say this to some of the members of my club. The vest or the colors or the cuts or whatever you want to use for criteria for describing, the vest doesn't make the man makes the vest. And what you find, at least what I find in the LEMC world, is you find people with like-minded, they're for the community, they band together. There are military clubs that do the same thing, and they're looking for a family. They're looking for a bigger family. And that's what ends up binding everybody, is that family tie.
Dare I say, actually, at all of these places that this event stops at, during the time this event is stopped there, it may be one of the safest places in all of Marion County.
I would agree with that.
It's kind of like we did some dumb crook news a couple weeks ago. 3 guys went into a bar and tried to rob the bar. The band that night were 6 off-duty cops, and they had tried to rob a cop bar. That pretty much be what you're walking into if you try to cause any problems.
That is correct.
At any of these situations. Now, this is something. It's a poker run, so there is some money involved with it because it all goes to the charity and everything. Talk about how people can get involved and what the cost is.
So there's multiple ways you can get involved. If you wanted to, just out of the blue, if you wanted to just send an email to myself, to the organization at cfcopperheads.com, at gmail.com, then you could donate that way. There's also a way of buying the poker hands at the run, and you don't need a motorcycle in order to participate in this, by the way. People think you got to ride a motorcycle. You can.
I participated last year riding in a Cadillac.
Exactly. And when it was raining, I wish I was riding in the Cadillac. If you show up, it's going to be $20 a vehicle, and with that $20, you end up getting ticket for the gifts and stuff later on. You get a poker hand that you play throughout the day at the various stops, and then for every additional poker hand, you can buy one for $10. And again, 100% of this money goes back to the foundation. We, as the clubs and the local vendors and local supporters, front the costs to run this, whatever those costs may be. At the end, at Ocala Hands, and it's combined, like Tom, you said, it's combined with the bike night. So there are a lot of other people that are going to be there for just the bike night. But we're going to have all of the presents and all of the awards and stuff on display. You can go up and buy tickets for those and pick out which ones you want to put your tickets into. And they vary from small trinket type things all the way up to dinner out with your loved one, some alcohol baskets, some tools.
I want a date basket with 2 bottles of wine, 2 wine glasses, and some fantastic jams and jellies made by dare we say Jarhead's wife does some great jams and jellies. And
I believe you'll see a basket there.
I still got them in the refrigerator right now. Use them at breakfast all the time.
Right.
So a lot to do, and each stop will last about how long?
So it will vary. The very first stop is going to be an organized run and an escorted type run from the Ride Now Power Sports to the first stop at our place out on 200. After that, the individual groups that are riding will determine when they want to leave. So there's no set time limit. Typically, people are in there for anywhere between 45 minutes and an hour. They stop, they have camaraderie and friendship and meet new people. I met some people from a fire organization here in town the last poker run, and those friendships have lasted now as well.
I met some police officers that I didn't know.
Right.
From the county and the city. I'd been introduced to you earlier, but not much earlier than this run.
That's correct.
And I met some people that I didn't know. That they knew who I was, but I didn't know who they were, who I'm still very good friends with to this day. And I was just in a Cadillac. I wasn't on a motorcycle. You don't want me on a motorcycle, as a matter of fact, for the safety of it. You don't. But when you talk about this ride, the first part of this ride, from Ride Now to the first stop, is going to be police escorted, probably about 30 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour. Yeah. And if it takes the same path as it did last year, they'll turn right there at 35th, go down by FedEx and everything, come out on 27, take 27 to Airport Road, and take 60 all the way up to 200 is how they did last year. I bet that's probably the route this year.
My guess would be that's going to be the route. I have not seen the map. We were speaking earlier off record. We have a business meeting tonight to discuss some of the logistics efforts. Last year it was police escorted to the first stop, and then it was branched off from there. I have not seen the confirmation yet of that yet, but I'm assuming my chief is a very supportive individual, and he was there last year as well.
I know that guy. He's a pretty good guy.
He is a very good guy, and was there to support us.
Mike, if you're out there listening, which I know you are, you know we like you here. We like you here. Make sure you show up next week, pal. Next week at the ride, and then that's the 4th to the 5th. And make sure you're here in the studio on the 6th, pal.
So with respect to Chief Balkin, I wanted to just put out there to our fans as well, and to him, if he's listening, I'm sure he is, by the way. I wanted to put out a very, very large thank you because he has donated a Chief for the Day. So that
good.
That will be on auction for a tickets.
He does that a lot. Is that just him trying to get out of work? Is that what that is?
No, I can trust me. He does not try and get out of work. I am not up there in his office, but I know the man works very hard for this community.
Well, Deputy Chief Biondi will tell you he does all the work. The other guy's just window dressing. That's what Biondi will tell you.
No comment. I go to work.
I'm just trying to dig you a hole right now.
No, we're good.
So this event is the 4th of June.
It is the 4th of June. Yes.
Saturday morning, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday.
Correct.
People start arriving at 9 a.m.
Yeah, the registration's at 9. Typically what you'll see is people show up just a tad bit early, so we're planning on being on station at 8 o'clock. We're going to have the honor guard from Vanguard's junior ROTC program. Their color guard is going to present the colors. We're going to have the national anthem done by REL Band. There'll be music there and stuff like that.
Food trucks and all, just like last year.
Yeah, just like last year.
Get coffee and stuff if you need it.
Correct.
Make sure that you listen to all the mayor will probably be there as he was last year.
The mayor has already committed. He will be there. He was there last year as well.
Just going to be a great time, and it raises money for a great cause. We can't forget again that all the money goes to the Greg Graham Foundation and to the charities that the chief had near and dear to his heart. The two most important ones, not the two most important, but the two that come to mind are, because they're all important, are the Amnesty Program that funds beds for addicted opioid or any addicted addicts to come in, say, hey, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I need help. Turn your drugs in, no questions asked, a bed will be supplied for you. You don't go to jail, you go get help. Now, if you get arrested and pulled over and you got dope on you and then you say, I need help, too late. But if you voluntarily give up your drugs and say, I need help, there is an amnesty program the chief started. It was integral in helping get started. That benefits, and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Marion County. Go ahead and tell us all the sponsors so we can make sure everybody gets their just due.
So the sponsors for all the stops, there are way too many for us to list
Unity
right now.
in the community is the theme, as always.
And the motorcycles that are showing up there, the first group of motorcycles will receive the second annual patch. Each year we generate a patch that represents unity within the community. That was something that came up, a slogan that we came up with when we first started this, trying to gain everybody's attention. Our Place Saloon, The Anchor, Opus Bar and Billiards, Charlie Horse, O'Callahan's. I can name off vendors such as Harry's. A lot of the downtown restaurants and stuff like that are giving out things. That everybody is supportive.
June 4th, 9 a.m., Ride Now Sports, the second annual Greg Graham Foundation Poker Run, supported by the Copperhead Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club and the Punishers Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club. Bugsy, thanks for being here.
Thank you, sir.
We'll be back with Allison Campbell next on WOCA The Source.
Visit to Japan that American forces would be sent to defend Taiwan if Chinese forces attack the self-governing island.
Yes.
You are.
That's the commitment we made.
Southern Baptist Convention leaders mishandled sexual abuse claims, and survivors were met time and time again with resistance, stonewalling, and even outright hostility for the last 22 years. That's according to a new report in Sunday's New York Times. Senator Chris Van Hollen, the Democrat from Maryland, was discharged from the hospital Saturday, a week after he suffered a minor stroke. Disgraced actor Bill Cosby is facing another trial beginning this week in Los Angeles, California, over accusations that he sexually assaulted a teenage girl in the 1970s. Jury selection in the civil case is likely to start Tuesday. Opening arguments are expected to begin June 1st. USA Radio News.
Wendy Bell here for my friends at Swiss America. Did you know the U.S. Constitution authorizes only two forms of legitimate money, gold and silver? That's right. But our government abandoned gold and silver a half-century ago. Meanwhile, gold and silver prices have rocketed in recent years due to growing economic uncertainty. So, to help my listeners, Swiss America has a very special offer today. Silver Walking Liberty $half at the amazingly low price of $12.50 each, delivered. You heard me right, $12.50. Call now to reserve your silver coins at 800-630-1490. That's 800-630-1490. Silver Walking Liberty $half for just $12.50 each, delivered while supplies last. Put a silver lining in your financial portfolio now by calling 800-630-1490. 800-630-1490.
Most Americans want President Trump's Title 40.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new
Yep,
trunk.
we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
QC Kinetics patient Robert Patterson, a veteran and business owner, struggled at work and in the gym with chronic agonizing shoulder pain.
Those injuries just continue to nag, and if you don't treat them, they just get worse. And I just kind of abused my body for a long time, and it finally had said enough is enough.
That's okay, because QC Kinetics tells your pain, hey, enough is enough. Their regenerative treatments bring you relief by helping restore and repair damaged tissue with no drugs, no downtime, and best of all, no surgery.
I was able to exceed the goals that I had previously attained in the gym. It was absolutely worth its weight in gold, so I could continue to live life without limitation.
Ready to get lasting relief from your joint pain? Call QC Kinetics to learn more about how natural biologic treatments can get you lasting results. Call now. It's a free consultation.
352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. QC Kinetics. 352-400-4550.
Bumpin' Brave and Bold, the Orlando International Fringe Theater Festival is back May 17th through the 30th with over 200 shows. This unique cultural experience is held at Lock Haven Park. 2022 brings new and exciting features to the Orlando Fringe. You don't want to miss out. Tickets are available at orlandofringe.org. Again, May 17th through the 30th is the 31st Orlando Fringe, and it's sure to be the best yet. Get your tickets at orlandofringe.org.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Join Gary and Don Crawford of Pinnacle Retirement Advisors for Retirement with Pinnacle, Saturday mornings at 9 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Don't miss Retirement with Pinnacle with Gary and Don Crawford, Saturday mornings at 9. Firm offers insurance services. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
Now you've done